My friends, if you think Costco is just for $5 rotisserie chickens or bulk toilet paper, man, are you missing out. Because I'm about to show you 5 of the most insane travel deals right now on Costco Travel. From a castle hotel in the Scottish Highlands to tropical island resorts in the South Pacific, where you're getting free nights, saving money through Costco member pricing, and hundreds of dollars in added perks and bonuses. There are a ton of travel packages on Costco Travel, so I've narrowed it down to the top 5 new deals right now that I think have the best mix of experience and value. My name is Josh, and after traveling to over 60 countries, I wish I knew about Costco Travel sooner, so I'm telling you now. For each one, I'll show you what's included, how the experience works, and the total price, so you can decide for yourself if it's worth booking for your next trip. We'll start with number 5 and work our way up to my number 1 pick, an absolutely unreal 4 seasons resort package that actually feels underpriced for everything that's included. You'll see what I mean at the end. But first, coming in at number 5 is this 4-night cruise to Catalina Island off the coast of Los Angeles and Ensenada, Mexico aboard Quantum of the Seas. Now, if you've never heard of Catalina Island before, it's basically this little Mediterranean-style island sitting right off the coast of California that somehow feels completely disconnected from Los Angeles, even though it's so close. The main town of Avalon is super walkable, with colorful buildings, oceanfront restaurants, little golf carts everywhere, and a really relaxed atmosphere. Or if you want something more active, there's hiking, snorkeling, ziplining, and a bunch of other outdoor activities around the island. Then after Catalina, you'll head down to Ensenada, Mexico, where you can explore the waterfront, grab authentic Baja seafood, walk through the downtown markets and cafes, or just enjoy the coastal atmosphere there for the day. But honestly, one of the coolest parts about this package is the ship itself. Quantum of the Seas is one of Royal Caribbean's more modern ships and has some pretty wild features on board, including a skydiving simulator, robotic bartenders, bumper cars, and this huge observation capsule called the North Star that lifts you high above the ship for panoramic ocean views. Here's a brief glimpse of the itinerary. You can pause if you need to. Now, when it comes to value, this is where the Costco package starts to make more sense. Right now, you're getting Costco member pricing already reflected in the total cost, but they're also including a digital Costco shop card with the booking. And if you're an executive member, you're still earning 2% back on the purchase as well. The total price for this one starts around $384 per person, including taxes and fees depending on your dates and room category. But honestly, it's a pretty good value for a 4-night cruise vacation visiting both Catalina Island and Mexico. But trust me, it gets way more interesting from here. This next deal feels like it's straight out of a movie. Coming in at number 4 is the Scottish Highlands package at Cameron House on Loch Lomond. The hotel itself sits right on the edge of Loch Lomond, surrounded by rolling green hills, misty landscapes, and classic Scottish countryside scenery. And even though the estate dates all the way back to the 15th century, the property was fully restored and reopened in 2021. So you're getting this mix of historic castle-style architecture with modern luxury resort amenities at the same time. A lot of the appeal here is just slowing down and enjoying the atmosphere. You can explore the grounds along the estate, relax at the spa, take boat cruises out onto the lake, visit nearby villages in the Highlands, or just spend the evening at one of the restaurants overlooking the water. Costco also includes a 4-day rental car with the package, which is actually a huge plus because it gives you the freedom to explore more of the Scottish countryside outside the resort itself. Now, when it comes to value, this is where this Costco deal gets really good. Right now, they're including 4 nights for the price of 3, daily breakfast, thermal spa access at the Cameron Spa, plus even cinema tickets for 2 during your stay. Now, when you add all this up, you're looking at roughly $700 or more in added value. The total price for this one starts around $1,998 for 2 people sharing the room, with the 4th night free included. Although pricing can vary depending on your travel dates and room selection. But honestly, for a luxury Highlands resort experience like this, especially with all that's included, I think this is a really strong overall value if you want to finally visit the Scottish Highlands. Real quick, if you want to receive the latest travel deals and experiences I find each week to your email, whether it's from Costco Travel or elsewhere, sign up for my free email newsletter. The link is down in the description. Coming in at number 3 is the Presidente Intercontinental Cozumel Resort and Spa off the coast of Mexico. This resort sits directly along the Caribbean Sea, right in front of the Mesoamerican Reef System, which is actually the second largest coral reef system in the world. So this area is especially known for its insanely clear turquoise water, snorkeling, and scuba diving. And compared to places like Cancun, Cozumel is way more laid back and relaxed. The island has a slower atmosphere where a lot of the experience is just being near the water. You can go snorkeling right offshore, take scuba diving excursions to the coral reefs, explore restaurants around the island, rent a Jeep and drive the coastline, or even take a ferry over to Playa del Carmen for the day. The resort itself has a much more luxury tropical escape vibe with palm trees everywhere, multiple pools, private beach areas, oceanfront restaurants, a spa, and direct access to the water literally steps from your room. And honestly, one of the coolest things about this property is that because of the reef system and how clear the water is here, people literally snorkel and dive right from the resort itself. A lot of people actually consider this one of the nicest resorts on the island, especially if you want something that feels quieter, more upscale, and less party focused than Cancun. Now, when it comes to value, Costco is adding quite a bit to this one. You're getting a daily buffet breakfast for 2, which alone is valued around $50 per day, plus a $50 resort credit, complimentary access to the spa wet areas, a digital Costco shop card, and even round-trip ground transportation to and from the hotel already included. And like most Costco travel packages, the taxes and mandatory resort fees are already bundled into the pricing as well. The total price for this one starts around $2,244 for 5 nights for 2 people sharing a room, depending on your travel dates and room category. But honestly, for a luxury beachfront resort in the Caribbean, with breakfast included every morning and direct access to some of the clearest water in Mexico, I actually think this package is a pretty strong value overall. Now, coming in at number 2 is probably one of the best overall value deals in this entire video. This is the Queen Kapiolani Hotel in Oahu, Hawaii. This hotel sits right at the edge of Waikiki, just a short walk from the beach, with some rooms having incredible views of Diamond Head, which is basically that iconic volcano mountain you always see in photos of Honolulu. So you're close enough to walk to Waikiki Beach, restaurants, shopping, nightlife, and all the energy of Honolulu, while still being slightly removed from the busiest parts of Waikiki itself. Oahu is one of the best islands for a first Hawaii trip because there's just so much variety packed into one place. You can spend one day surfing or relaxing on Waikiki Beach, another day hiking Diamond Head at sunrise, exploring the North Shore, snorkeling at Hanuma Bay, driving the island coastline, and more. Now, when it comes to value, this is where Costco makes this package even better. Right now, they're including 4 nights for the price of 3, complimentary daily valet parking, waived resort fees, complimentary beach shares, welcome drinks, plus a digital shop card with the booking. And when you add everything up, Costco estimates the included extras alone are worth around $520 for a 4-night stay. You're also getting either a rental car or airport transfers included, depending on the package option you choose, which is actually a pretty big deal in Hawaii. There's also a bunch of things you can do at the hotel as well. The total price for this one starts around $1,326 for 4 nights for 2 people sharing a room, and can vary depending on your travel dates and room category. But honestly, for Hawaii, especially Waikiki, with this many included perks and the 4th night free, I actually think this is one of the strongest overall values Costco Travel has right now. But it doesn't stop here. I saved the best for last. My final pick tops all of these. Okay, real quick, before I reveal my number 1 deal discovery, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please subscribe to this channel. It really helps, and I promise to continue improving these for you in the future. Coming in at number 1 is the 4 Seasons Bora Bora package in French Polynesia. And if you know anything about the 4 Seasons brand, you already know this is basically luxury travel at the absolute highest level, but now made even better with Costco pricing. This isn't just some random overwater bungalow resort. The Four Seasons Bora Bora is consistently marked as one of the best and most iconic luxury resorts in the world. We're talking about staying in an actual overwater bungalow surrounded by unreal turquoise water with direct views of Mount Ultimanu, the massive volcanic mountain against the turquoise waters that makes Bora Bora look super magical. Now, when it comes to value, this is where Costco makes this package kind of insane. Right now, they're including 5 nights for the price of 4, but Costco is also including round-trip airfare from Los Angeles, your inter-island flights within French Polynesia, transportation to and from the hotel, daily breakfast for 2, and even nightly 3-course dinners throughout your stay. This is a massive deal because food in Bora Bora can get insanely expensive once you're actually there. And then of course, there's the resort itself. A lot of the experience here is honestly just existing in this environment. You can snorkel directly from your bungalow, kayak across the lagoon, take shark and ray excursions around the island, relax in your private plunge pool at sunset, or just watch the changing colors of the water throughout the day. And if you've ever looked into Bora Bora, you already know how quickly costs can skyrocket when you start looking at flights, meals, transfers, and overwater bungalows separately. The total package price for this one starts around $6,869 per person, including airfare from Los Angeles, although it can vary depending on your dates and room selection. Now, obviously, this isn't a cheap trip. It's a 4-season resort and it's in Bora Bora. But honestly, for a true bucket list destination at one of the most famous luxury resorts in the world, with flights, meals, and an overwater bungalow already included, I actually think the overall value here is pretty incredible. Which one of these packages interests you the most? Let me know down in the comments. I also linked all 5 that we talked about today down in the description for you. Please subscribe to the channel to stay up to date for the latest travel deals and videos, and I'll see you in the next one.